Okay, welcome to your intermediate Vinyassa class. My name is Emily. I'm so glad that y'all are here with us today. Today we are going to be doing a very traditional Vinyassa class, traditional intermediate Vinyassa class. So, are there any injuries that I should know about? Any limitations? Nothing? Okay. So you know that even though you don't have any injuries or limitations today, you can always listen to your body and take a break when you need it. Yoga is a practice. That's why we call it a practice. It's not a goal. It's not something to check off the list. So listen to your body today. Take what you need and leave what you don't. You can always assume Garbhasana, child's pose when you need a break, or Shavasana, lying on your back. Either one of those are available to you today. So with that, I'm going to come to a comfortable seated meditation position with your legs crossed. And today we are going to find chin mudra. So bring your thumbs and forefingers together and then rest your palms on your knees. We will start by tuning in with 3 ohms. But before we get there, just close your eyes. Maybe just start with some natural breaths in and out. Really center yourself on your mat. Get really present. Whatever has already happened today, maybe some of you in the room feel like you've already lived a whole day or a whole life in just this morning. So the theme of our class today is going to be letting go. So you can just start to wrap your head around something big or something little that you might need to leave in this room. Okay, and the chin mudra that we have selected today with the palm up is to receive what we need, but also the palm up can signify letting go and releasing. So with that, get your back nice and straight, and then inhale for Om. And then exhale, Om. Shanti. 3 times. Exhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And now keeping your eyes closed, rest here and just find your natural breath. Sitting up nice and tall, being really present on your mat. Feel the points of connection with your mat. Your seat is on the mat. Your feet and legs are on the mat. What's under the mat is a really strong, stable floor. And what's under the floor is the earth, the ground. So really visualize, imagine yourself on this strong surface that's supporting you. Crown of the head reaches up. And think of something. Maybe it's something big, something little, something you no longer need to take with you, something that no longer serves you, and decide to let that go in this practice. Maybe it's something you needed in the past. Maybe it's something that you needed, like Dumbo needed his feather, that you needed to hold close, that you needed to keep with you. Now you don't need it anymore, so you can let it go. Or maybe it's something you never needed. Maybe it's something that's heavy. Maybe it's just something that's a little lighter, but just always there in the back of your mind. So whatever it is, the first thing that came to your head today, just decide in these next few minutes of class let it go. And in order to let things go, holding on needed to be part of the process. So no judgment on yourself for holding on too long or for holding on to something you don't need. But just decide to let it go. And maybe on your exhales during this meditation, you start that process. And whatever it is, whatever you're letting go of today, just tell yourself that it's okay. Coach yourself through it. Be there for yourself in this process. In this room, this space, just know it's big enough to hold it. And sometimes letting go is a process. It's not linear. It's not something that you can do on demand or on command. So maybe you just thought of whatever your thing is during this meditation. And just commit for the rest of this practice, every opportunity, every time we let go in this practice, just make a little bit more progress on that process. And decide to be gentle with yourself no matter where you find it. And then get one more inhale. And then on your exhale, you can slowly open your eyes. In the next part of class, we will continue the work of letting go with pranayama, our breathwork practice. So you can kind of release your hands and get comfortable for a minute. I'm going to explain to you the breathwork that we're going to be doing briefly, and then we'll have time to practice. So today we're going to practice the Kapalbhati pranayama, which is a cleansing breath. Similar to other yoga breathing, your mouth will be gently closed, not clenching, or we're letting go, we're not holding on. So don't hold your mouth super tight, don't clench your teeth. Soft close, and you will breathe in and out through your nose. So the first step will be a nice regular inhale, and then a super forceful exhale through both nostrils. If you have a cold, if you have congestion, since it's raining pollen, this might not work well for you today. So if that's the case, you can just do, slower, softer exhales through your nose. The most important thing about this practice is that as you exhale through both nostrils with a really forceful contraction of your abs. So it'll be, and then your inhale is more natural. Your inhale will happen just from letting go of that contraction. And this is designed to be quick. So one round is about 100 breaths in a minute. So we're just going to, I know it's a lot. So we're just going to practice a couple of rounds, see how it feels, to just practice this Kapalbhati letting go breath. So with that, let's come back to Chin Mudra and close your eyes. And relax your whole body and take a second to center yourself here. And then as you inhale, regular inhale, hold for a second, just a brief little hold. And then when you're ready, exhale forcefully through both nostrils with a contraction of your abs. And then a couple of rounds here. And in all yoga, it's okay if your neighbor's here, you breathe. Just imagine yourself letting go as you practice rounds of this breath. After your next one, just pause and keep your eyes closed. One round is about 1 minute. So we'll start again for one more round. when you're ready, you can inhale, pause to center yourself, and then begin again with those forceful exhales. You are, just finish. Always finishing on an exhale. And then slowly open your eyes. Consider the effects of this breath work on your body so far. It's okay if you feel dizzy, heavy, lightheaded. It's due to the cleansing effects of the breath work in your body. So for that, we will find your way to Shavasana, so lying on your mat for about 1 minute of Shavasana, and just rest here on your mat, feeling the effects of the practice in your body so far. And you can find natural breath here. Let your feet fall to the side. Your palms are open here. Continue to gesture with your body, this letting go that we're practicing today. And now get one more inhale, wiggle your fingers, your toes, come back to the mat, and carefully roll onto your favorite side, resting your head on your forearm briefly before pressing up and making your way to standing at the top of your mat. Now that you've had the time to feel the effects of the prana, the energy in your body, continue to let that go with Surya Namaskar, or sun salutation. So find your way to the top of the mat in Samasthiti, tall standing pose, so your feet are really grounded, arms are long by your side. And once again, feel your feet in the mat. Feel the ground beneath your feet, and know to your core that you are stable and supported here before you even start moving. Reach the crown of your head up and breathe here. Again, now is a good time to start your yogic breathing. It's just Ujjayi breath, ocean breathing. So in through your nose, out through your mouth, maybe finding that little snoring sound in your throat. And then inhale, open your eyes, reach, sweep your arms up, and then back down. And then on your exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, all the way to the mat. Inhale, Uttanasana, halfway lift, and then hands down, step or hop to the back of your mat, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down to the mat. And then inhale, Urdhva Mukha Savasana, upward facing dog. Inhale, and then exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. And just hold here for 5 breaths. Your first of the day. So maybe you pedal your knees back and forth. Maybe lift and lower your heels. Find what you need here. Just Hold and breathe. Nice big yogic breaths. Imagine on your inhales, the waves coming into shore, and on your exhales, the waves are going out. And maybe the tide is going out, so the waves get a little bit farther with every exhale. And now step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, Uttanasana. When you're there, halfway lift. Then exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Ardha Hastasana, sweep down. Samasthiti, back to the top of the mat here. Big inhale, Ardha Hastasana. And then exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Hands down. And then inhale, Uttanasana, halfway lift. And then exhale, step or hop to the back of your mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Savasana, upward facing dog. And then exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Yes, beautiful breath. Find your stillness while you breathe. And now, after your next exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. And inhale, Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, Samasthiti, arms go long by your side. Now this next round, a little bit slower. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. And note, this is not a back bend here, so your back is not bending backwards. Shoulders are over your hips. Arms are as straight as possible. Nice deep breath, reach to the ceiling. Beautiful work. And then exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bring your hands down to the mat, and your hands should frame your feet here, shifting a little bit of the weight towards your toes to bring your shoulders, your hips over your ankles. Beautiful, nice adjustments. And then inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana, and then bring your hands down to exhale, inhale, okay, exhale, step or hop to the back of the mat, and then exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, press up, inhale, Urdhva Mukha Savasana, upward dog, and then exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. And then pause here and breathe. Think about pressing the backside of your knuckles, the palms of your hands into the mat, and maybe also now think about an internal rotation of your elbows. Yes, beautiful. So arms are super straight and strong, hips pressing up and back, and your heels reach toward the mat. A couple more rounds of breath here. After your exhale, hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. And then inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, arms down. Right where you need to be to move into the asana. So from Samasthiti, inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. So sweep the arms up. And then exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. And then inhale, Uttanasana, halfway lift. And then step or hop to the back of your mat, Phalangasana, planks pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And then pause here. Bring your legs, your feet hip width apart, legs hip width apart, and your toes are tucked under. Your heels are lifted here. And then bring your palms flat on the floor. Yeah, your chin is rested. Rest your forehead on the floor, relax your whole body. And then bring your hands up by your head, flat on the ground. Think Mickey Mouse ears here, that's where they are. So a little closer to your head, closer to your ears. But your fingertips do face forward. So unlike the angled Mickey Mouse ears, your fingertips face forward. And then on an inhale, slowly lift the head, neck, and shoulders as high as is comfortable for you. Elbows, arms go straight here, and then, yes, hold and breathe. And then inhale, and then on an exhale, twist to the right. Right arm stays straight, left elbow can bend and shift back. Twist, yes. And then inhale back to center, and then exhale, twist to the left. Left arm stays straight, right arm bends. And then come back to center. Inhale, couple of rounds here. Beautiful work, nice twisting. Twists beneficial for the spine. The spine wants to move in every direction every day. So every day should include a little twist. And then balance it out. Come back when you finish the round you are on at your own pace. And then come back to center. Exhale and press back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha. Couple of rounds of Ujjayi breath here. In through your nose, out through your nose, finding a little humming sound in your throat. And now pause here, step or hop to the top of your mat. And come up to standing for Eagle Pose, Garudasana. So when you're here, shoulders back and down, get really strong, and then shift your weight to your left foot. Bring your right leg up, and then wrap your right leg around your left. Then bring your left arm up, wrap your right arm under your left, and hold here. An option, instead of twisting your calf all the way around, is to plant your right foot outside your left foot on the ground. So hold and breathe here. The more compression you find in this pose, the tighter you squeeze your thighs, the tighter you squeeze your arms, the more balance and the more stability you'll find. You can also find a drishti, something in front of you that's not moving right at eye level. It will help you balance. So just hold here and breathe. You can also shift your hips back and shift your arms up. And no judgment here to yourself as you practice Eagle Pose today. Every day is different, every side is different. And also as you squeeze, constricting the blood flow. And then when you release, you'll be letting go all this nice oxygenated blood into your body. And now on an exhale, carefully release your legs and arms. Then inhale, sweep your arms up, and then exhale, forward fold. And when you're here, hands frame your foot, step your right foot back. Your left knee stays bent, a low lunge. And pause here, bring your right knee down, gaze up, and then from here, lift your back knee and bring your left foot back to three-legged dog. So press up and back. Big inhales and exhales here. Big inhale. And then exhale, bring your knee to your chest. And then bring your knee towards your elbow and your ankle towards your opposite wrist. And set up for pigeon, Ardha Kapasana. So you can stay here, back foot goes flat. So you can stay up nice and tall here, or you can lower down to your forearms or your hands. Whatever feels good to you and your body today. So So the most important part of this position is that your back leg is long and flat and your front knee is outside the frame of the body. So you both look great today. And just hold and breathe. So the hips carry a lot of trauma, they carry a lot of tension. So just knowing that, if you feel anything heavy or tight, just breathe into that space here. Exhale, bring your hands back to the mat, untuck your back toes, and then press back up to your three-legged dog. The front leg goes back, reset. Maybe open up your hips slightly. Find what you need here. Big inhale, and then exhale, bring both feet back to the carpet. Step or hop to the top of your mat. We have two sides, and now it's time for the other side. So inhale, lift back to the top. Sweep your arms up, and then exhale, Tamasiti. And then now that you're here, inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. And then exhale, Uttanasana forward fold. Then inhale, Uttanasana halfway lift. Then exhale, both hands down to the carpet, step or hop to the back of your mat, Balangasana plank pose, and then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And then pause here, sit up for twisting cobra, so relax down to the mat, forehead rests on the mat, feet hip width apart, toes down, heels up, and then bring your hands outside your head. Mickey Mouse ears again, and then on an inhale, press up, lifting your head, chest, shoulders off the mat. Find the height that works for you. Arms are straight, as comfortable for you. And then big inhale, and exhale, this time starting with the left. Twist to the left, keeping the left arm straight, right arm bends and out to the side. And then inhale back to center. And then exhale, twist to the right. So 4 more rounds like that. Inhaling in the center, going at your pace, and then exhale as you twist, gazing over your shoulder. Beautiful. Remember keeping with your Ujjayi breath here. And as you twist, you can think about releasing any tension in your head, neck, or shoulders, your spine, or whatever you're holding on to today. And now come back to center. Big inhale, and then exhale, press back, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Press back up here. Big inhale, and then exhale, walk your hands, your feet towards your hands, meet back at the top of the mat for Varundasana on the other side. So when you're here, inhale and slowly roll up. Get really centered and grounded on your mat, really strong here. And this time, lift your left leg up and wrap it all the way around your right. Find your balance, then bring your right arm up and wrap your left arm under your right. Sit like the beak of an eagle. You can also grab opposite shoulders if you ever feel tightness in one of your shoulders. The tighter you can squeeze, the more balance you'll find. And just hold here and breathe. Find your really strong breath. Find your drishti. It's always helpful when you're doing something hard to set your gaze on something outside of yourself. So find that here. And if you find the shakes or the wobbles, you can embrace those. They come in life and in yoga, so learning to roll with them is part of the practice. The school of life and the school of yoga. And on your next exhale, you can release your arms and your legs. Let it go. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then big inhale, and then exhale, forward fold, hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back to low lunge. Bring your knee down to the carpet. And then inhale, lift. And then on an exhale, lift and extend your leg back, three-legged dog. And then on an in, you can open up your hips slightly here if that feels good to you. Inhale, and then come back to center. Bring your knee towards your chest. Bring your knee towards your wrist, your ankle towards your opposite wrist. Back leg goes long, and just settle here. You can come down to your forearms. You can stay on your hands. You can bring your forehead to the mat. Front knee is outside the framework of your body, so you both look great. And your back leg is long and flat and straight on the mat. And then a couple rounds of breath here, remembering to keep with your Ujjayi breath. And remembering that each side is different. And anything that feels tight or stuck, breathe into that space. And we stay here a little bit longer than is comfortable, releasing anything that may have found its way from the inside to your hips. Letting those things go. And after your next round, big inhale, uncurl your toes, and start pressing back up to your hands. Inhale before you exhale back to three-legged dog. Extend your back, your front leg back. Maybe open up your hips slightly. Gaze under your arm. Find what you need here. And then come back to downward dog. Shift forward, chaturanga dandasana. Slowly lower. And then here, press back to child's pose. Bring your knees together or apart. I prefer apart, arms long in front of you. And just breathe here. And one more inhale. And exhale from here. Slowly roll up. You are right where you need to be, having a seat on your heels. So bring your knees together. Have a seat on your heels. Here we will move into Ardha Pincha Mayurasana, which is dolphin pose. So shift forward onto your forearms, come into your forearm plank, and then when you feel strong and steady here, inhale, press up and back into dolphin pose, and hold here for 5 breaths. So if you have a headstand practice, you can try that here. Just hold in dolphin. Hold and breathe. Big work for your shoulders. Carefully when you're ready, bring your knees back down to the carpet, press back into child's pose. Knees nice and wide, toes together, reach your arms long. Can walk your hands over to the right, staying low, press your left palm on top of the right. Big stretch for your shoulder, stretching out that hard work you just did in dolphin. Really reach your arms long, strong press, everything is active. Big inhale, and then exhale, walk through back to the other side. Hands to the left, right palm presses on top of the left. And inhale, walk your hands back to center. And then from here, press up to tabletop, all four hands and knees. Hands come under your shoulder, knees under your hips. Moving into your last asana of the day, which is Marjariasana, cat-cow pose. So really press your hands into the carpet. Inhale, seat up, chest up, chin up. And then exhale, drop your head around your spine, gaze at your navel. Then inhale, seat up, chest up, chin up. Exhale, drop your head around your spine, gaze at your navel. And another inhale, seat up, chest up, chin up. Exhale, drop your head around your spine, gaze at your navel. A couple more rounds going at your pace, sticking with your breath. After your next exhale, finish your exhale, and then come to a neutral spine. And carefully make your way to the back side of your body for your Shavasana, last rest of class. So lying down on your mat, flat on your back. Let your feet fall open, let your hands fall along by your side, palms face up. And here, continue to let it go. Whatever your it is, whatever you're leaving in this room, on this mat, on this carpet, just leave it here. And you can find your natural breath and just rest. Letting the prana, the energy, settle in your body here. your fingers with your toes. And remind yourself that letting go is a process. So just commit to letting it go and continuing to leave what no longer serves you today, not just today, but every day when you find something that's weighing you down. And then slowly roll over onto your right or left side, your favorite side, and rest your head on your forearm, make a little pillow for yourself, reminding you that you have everything you need. And then when you're ready, no rush, you can slowly and carefully press up to a seated position on your mat. No rush. Be kind and gentle to yourself as you return to your sitting position. And then when you find it, go ahead and switch your feet. Everyone probably, me included, we all have our crisscross applesauce sits.